Hello everyone and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your tarot reading for the next 3 days for all signs. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome everyone. Hope you're all well. Let's see what we have. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides for the next 3 days. What do we need to know? So we have the Chariot. With the Seven of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. So the energy at play here with the Chariot, we can move from A to B with the Chariot, whether it's energetic, whether it's actually practically, but this feels somebody more practical. It's time to move on, to take the reins, to take charge, because there's something to overcome. And it certainly feels here that somebody is deciding to really get into the driving seat of their own life, could be dealing with a particular issue or situation that they are determined to deal with and overcome. The Chariot is a very victorious card, but it can actually be about sometimes we have to take the reins of a situation to truly overcome what we need to overcome and successfully have that outcome to get to where we want to be. So I feel for a lot of you here that somebody is taking the reins of a situation and focused on where they want to be. It feels an opportunity to move on from something and leave it behind. There can be travel involved with the Chariot as well. Can be linked with trips. But it certainly represents some kind of journey, whether it's energetic or practical. The Chariot is internal and external. We can overcome whatever we need to overcome to move in the direction that we need to go, that will overcome and successfully overcome the issue that we're facing. We have the Seven of Swords. Sometimes we do things quietly. This is about, deep down I know what's right for me. Sometimes we keep our cards close to our chest. I feel that someone has decided to move on in a situation here, but they might be doing it quite secretly or keeping their cards close to their chest. Or sometimes we just know what we need to do, what's right for us. That's the fundamental thing that I'm seeing here. Because it feels here that there's a situation here that might not be serving a person. And this is about really getting into the driving seat and with the view to overcoming a situation once and for all successfully and leave it behind you. The energy of the Nine of Wands, it's because something's happening here in the next 3 days. This is when we are tested, when we have been battling through a situation, and it feels for a lot of you like the final straw. It feels that sense of, I am not putting up with the situation anymore. It just feels that sense of somebody has been battling on or persevering through a situation here, but they're tired, they're fed up. They might have been tested one too many times. This is not likely the first time that you've been tested either in this scenario. And this is an opportunity here where you have the opportunity to take the reins of a situation and move on from it. It's a fundamental energy of doing what's right for you and not putting up with a situation that is testing you, that is draining you, that is tiring, where you're battling on, but you never really seem to kind of get to the end of that situation. There's always something else that happens and you're kind of feeling that sense of, oh, not again. Just when I feel we've overcome something or I've put something behind me, something else happens and I'm just kind of not again, and I'm tired and I'm fed up. So this is the fundamental thing. Spirit is kind of telling you here intuitively, isn't it time? Isn't it time to be in the driving seat of your own life? Something is happening here that is going to be testing you, where you will be saying, not again. I'm tired, I'm fed up. I'm being tested again in this situation. And this is when we have to trust our intuition, because we're guided. We're guided from above through our instinct and our intuition. Can be through dreams as well. But this is about surrendering and trusting to what feels right to do. It's about getting into the driving seat of your own life here and taking the reins. And understanding what you need to do to overcome this testing issue and put it behind you. Now that's the energy here. So the Chariot can be about leaving something behind, moving towards something else successfully. It is a victorious energy. Spirit is telling you there is a way to overcome something here. I feel that this is a sign of someone fighting a losing battle. Because it doesn't feel like things are ever going to change. But the way to overcome this is to move on from it, is the fundamental energy here. Victory is available to you here, but it means taking the reins and moving on from that situation, however that manifests for you. And I feel Spirit is telling you, trust your intuition, you are being guided. We always know when we go against our intuition, it just feels wrong. This certainly feels here that there is a way to overcome your circumstances or challenges or difficulties, whatever is testing you, and moving on from it, whichever life area this applies. But you're being guided. Deep down, you know what you need to do. And it's about doing what's right for us. Deep down, we know what's right for us in our circumstances, which is to take the reins and move on from a situation. Sometimes there is something else to move towards, because the Chariot can actually be to do with a win, a victory, a triumph, a success. And you can actually leave something behind you on that basis as well. But it really indicates, being in the driving seat and taking the reins of a situation and taking control. Because it's about overcoming what you need to overcome, and that's available to you here. Sometimes practical victories can be a part of how we overcome them, but certainly it feels that sense of somebody is being tested one too many times. They will say, oh, not again. And there is that sense of, deep down, I know what I need to do now. Spirit is telling you there is a way, but it's about getting in the driving seat. All right, what do we have? Thank you as a message from the universe. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. We've got 2. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. So that is the first message for the next 3 days. And we have, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. That's what I have for you I don't think this is a lack of effort either, or a lack of trying, but I feel it's dawning on someone. Again, that sense of fighting a losing battle, and it's time to take the reins and move on. Or move to something else. I mean, you understand if it's practical. But fundamentally here, it's about trusting your intuition. You are being guided. That's what I see for you for the next 3 days. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 days, and I will see you next time.